Hi everyone, welcome to Blue Dragon Actuarial, and this is the Blue Dragon. No, this is the Blue Dragon Universe business as well. So today's topic is a very small topic on new business trade. A few days back, I was talking to a very senior person in Actuary, and I was discussing new business trade with that person. I was surprised to know that that person has no idea about new business trade. Now, to that person is actually senior in designation to me. So, to explain, new business train, I thought that why don't I, create this topic for my actual channel as well. So what is new business trend? New business trend basically means that when you are selling new business, right, instead of creating a benefit for you, it's creating a problem for you, right? What does this mean? That suppose, our famous example of chocolate. So when a chocolate company sells a chocolate, the company immediately gets the profit, right? But in case of new business, the company actually incurs a loss for an insurance company, right? So what is the definition of new business trade? It's NB strain, right? So what is NB strain? NB strain is equal to, I hope you are able to see this. Maybe I can maximize this a bit, right? So what is NB strain? NB strain equal to reserve at T equal to zero, right? Reserve at T equal to zero plus initial expense. Initial expense means your medical expense, medical underwriting, and whatever is required to get the policy holder, right? So medical expense and other expenses, that is your initial expense and your premium, right? So premium is a positive thing. That is why I have written in negative. So reserve is obviously a liability. So that is a negative thing, right? Initial expense and premium. So reserve and initial expense usually greater than the premium. Why reserve at T equal to zero? Because this is at the point of new business, right? Usually when I talk about reserve, or when we talk about reserve, we mean a reserve at the end of the year. That is the usual concept, right? But in this case, that is why it is very important to mention reserve at T equal to zero. That is at the start of the policy, right? At the start of the policy year, just at the start. So that is why we are called reserve at T equal to zero. In fact, reserve at T equal to zero is zero because at enforce so this you can call reserve at T equal to maybe zero plus, right? So we can call this T equal to zero plus, right? So this is like a this is like a subscript, right? So reserve at T equal to zero plus, just after the new business, just after the policies become enforced. Reserve at T equal to zero when the policy is not enforced, that is zero, right? Reserve you keep only for the enforced policy. That reserve at T equal to zero plus, right? So this reserve and plus initial expense is greater than the premium. Can you think of a case when your this new business there will not be any new business trend, it will actually be good for the company, right? Can you think of a case? You can pause the video and think of a case. Can you determine when the reserve would be good for the company? Maybe you can pause the video right now and write your answer in the comment section, and then you can see the remainder of the video. So usually reserve is calculated prudent. We're using the prudent principle, right? So there will be margins, and because of that, reserve will be bigger, right? However, if you calculate best estimate reserve, then the reserve at T equal to zero will be negative, right? So the liability is negative. This means this will be a negative figure, right? Premium automatically is a negative figure. How much initial expense would be to convert this two negative figure into a positive thing? So in that case, NB strength, which is actually a negative thing for the company, which is a liability or a sort of negative thing for the company because reserve at best estimate basis is negative, right? So I'm writing here best estimate reserve, right? Reserve is usually negative, right? So because of that, because best estimate reserve is usually negative, so because of that reason, this is negative. Initial expense would always be positive, but it would never be able to kind of surpass this. So in that case, instead of new business trend, you realize a new business profit, right? So that is the reason. Now, why best estimate reserve is negative? You can think about that and you can write that in the comment section. But if you have studied or if you purchased my Sparkle One course, I have already mentioned what best estimate reserve is, negative. So you can think about that. Maybe that is the topic for our next video. And also, there is another question I would like to ask and leave you with that answer. Why do you believe that reserve, there is new business trend. Assuming you are doing that in a prudent basis, right? Assuming that you are calculating reserve on a prudent basis, do you believe that single premium policies have new business trend? Do you believe that single premium policy, this is for a regular premium, right? So that is why premium will be much less, right? Other single premium means a bigger premium. So do you believe that single premium policies have new business trend? If yes, why? If not, why not? Right? So I'm giving you two questions. Why best estimate reserve is usually negative? Can write that answer in the comment section along with the previous answer. And this would be the topic for our next, maybe next video. And the second one is, do you believe if single premium policy is taken into account, there will be new business trend or there will always be new business profit based on this mathematical equation, right? So that's it. This was a very short video. I hope you like this video. We'll try to keep the video short like this. By the way, we're also looking for some volunteers. We cannot pay them anything, but if someone is willing to present such topic, then I would like to, kind of take some, days off or months off, and that person can do it for us, right? The only, kind of maybe the requirement is that person should not be camera shy. That person should be willing to come in front of the camera. They should be able to record. But we are not going to pay you anything, so that's a volunteer job, right? If you are interested in the Blue Dragon brand, then we can make that happen. Maybe sometime later, uh, when we grow into bigger brand, then we can do that, right? So that's it. If someone is a volunteer, let me know. Okay, so with that, that's it. Please hit like, share, subscribe. See you in future video.